Good morning, everyone. We are here today with my partner. First, I am Angeline M. Cabonatalia
I'm Jamaica Garcia Morada.
to report the social, ethical, and legal responsibilities in the use of technology tools and resources. The roles and responsibilities of the global digital citizen are many and diverse. As a future educators in this world, modern time, it is must to practice innovation in teaching and learning in order to become a globally effective and globally competent digital teacher.
Furthermore, teachers don't just teach anymore. They've been much more than that for a long time. In our digital world, teachers have become guides, mentors, role models, counselors, and facilitators. They practice to be global citizen, ethics expert, and divergent critical thinkers. Now it's time to shine a light on what it takes to be global digital teacher.
So much for that. Now let's look at this remarkable figure through the eyes of the global digital citizenship itself. The five tenets of the global digital citizens are personal responsibility, global citizenship, digital citizenship, altruistic service, environmental stewardship. As a future global digital teacher, these tenets holds very crucial roles in the modern innovative classroom. They include things like an understanding of technology and its benefits danger to students, knowledge and appreciation of the diverse cultures of our globe, an awareness of local community and global environments, moral and ethical modeling that helps students achieve success and safety in online and offline environments, experience with many mediums of technology and communication, adaptivity and creativity, and lifelong learning capability. Now, it's time to explore each tenant in a little more depth and see how it connects to what teachers do. First is the personal responsibility. In order for a teacher to practice personal responsibility, one must move around the classroom directing and facilitating learning. In doing so, they are modeling ethical practice. They're shaping the moral and ethical mindset of students by what they do and what they don't do. Our learners' time in school is formative and developmental. They are discovering and learning about themselves by asking questions, making choices, and breaking mental and physical boundaries. Students are exploring, taking risks, and experimenting. Teaching is about building relationship in such a cultural abundant world. A global citizenship is the business of every teacher. We can expect students will simply become global digital citizens on their own. They need observation, encouragement, and supervision. This is the personal responsibility we practice and that they experience firsthand. What about responding to questionable behavior? This isn't something we can approach from emotion. We must be fair, even handed, and understanding. Also, we must be able to turn such a situation into learning and growth opportunities, both for ourselves and our student. The global digital teacher values tolerance and mindful action and demonstrate this in their own classroom practices. So let's proceed to the second one, the global citizenship. Teaching is about building relationship. In such a cultural abundant world, global citizenship is the business of every teacher. Fostering productive connection with colleges and students is part of any educator's success. Schools are home to different personalities, cultures, and beliefs. Sometimes this conflict with each other and unfortunately, this is inevitable. The role of the global digital teacher is to bring understanding and harmony into such situations. Such strategies include those that work to resolve conflict, mediate disputes, and show understanding. Over time, this responsibility shifts to the students. They learn through their teachers to be tolerant of difference while standing up for their own beliefs. They respect the rights and the rights of others to feel safe to be who they are. They celebrate the colors of culture and the interconnectedness of everyone. But it's the global digital teacher who leads the way in this. So the third one is digital citizenship. Technology is at the forefront of many aspects of teaching and learning. It's refreshing to see more and more teachers getting on board with its application. The potential for positive use, though, is still matched by the potential for misuse. Or our learners often emulate those they admire, and that includes teachers. Kids today are more aware and concerned about the world and about others than ever. If teachers don't cite sources or respect copyright and intellectual property, we oppose the example we want to set for students. It works the same way if we act inappropriately in any online environments. It's like giving our students a green light to do the exact same thing. Alongside parents, we are the guides young digital learners have for an exciting and perilous online world. If we're going to enforce guidelines for ethical behavior, we must do first by example.
Fourth, altruistic service. Many educators believe that teaching compassion and service are the key to higher student engagement. But the hectic nature of the educational field can make compassion and altruism a challenge sometimes. The global digital teacher must indeed remain present. This is true not only of the needs of the students, but the needs of the school and the community. Thanks to technology, our connection and communication have linked to use a word in need. So the innovative classroom becomes the perfect learning environment for fostering altruistic thoughts and actions. It begins with caring for each other and expand outward. Lastly, environmental stewardship. We stress in this tenet that we only have one world to live in. How we regards its welfare is congruent with what kind of ourselves and our students. That's why the global digital teacher demonstrates healthy respect for personal, communal, and global environments they and their students are part of. The educational initiative being taken for environmental awareness are many. Here are some examples of the working being done in regards with environmental stewardship. First, Green Teacher, a non-profit organization helping educators promote environmental awareness among young people aged 6 to 19. Next, Brigada Eskwela. It is usually done before academic school year starts. In conclusion, every part of education in its virtue, respect, tolerance, understanding, accountability, responsibility, fairness, and justice are central to what makes the educator to incredibly important to our student. Teaching is no longer about subject and knowledge. It is about developing the whole student and preparing them well for a future that they will both create and sustain.